Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bring It Down. Let's go kill a wannabe god. Once you enter this place, there's no turning back. You will no longer have access to your camp or the items stored there. New players will not be able to join your party. Do you wish to proceed? Yes.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through.
You probably shouldn't have drunk those elixirs of Colossus before getting into the boat. There's not that much space. But there's enough space to move around. Everybody's in a different position. I'm glad to see my character could swim this entire time. But I'm not sure how he's doing it in plate mail. That's not entirely fair. He did swim during Shadowheart's romance cutscene.
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Anomaly. Erase. Remove. Extinguish.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, we can't send it to camp. Alright, inventory report. Goods delivered upstairs. Terrazole, 6 pouches. Green Mist, 14 vials. Wyvern Toxin, 2 bottles. GQ Lube, 2 double bottles. Basilisk Oil, 3 bottles. Spectator Eye, 1. Negotiations. The talks with those 3 are going nowhere. I don't know what they want, but I'm close to just cutting contact. No good comes from negotiating with the deranged. L.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
That bull no. That was none too gentle.
Stronger than before. Much stronger.
It's getting stronger. We must be close.
I'm glad they addressed her here and not having a tadpole. A little bit of dialogue. Personal note. I don't know why I'm always the one being sent to smuggle goods into High Hall. I value my neck just as much as everyone else here, and those traps are just as dangerous as the day they were installed. It's only fair that I get a danger bonus for this work. So if you find this cash, it's because I'm keeping it here for my retirement. L. Old Ledger, correspondence between members of the Knights of the Shield. This is a ledger of contraband merchandise from a team of Knights of the Shield smugglers, with additional notes to the effect that, under pressure from the newcomer Gortash, for smuggling into the upper city, they've been forced to fall back on using this long unused route, a subterranean creek that connects with the Chianthar. That looks like the way forward. It doesn't look like L made it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Working job with sister. Interrupted. Lost everything.
Where is your sister now?
Heard screams. Other side of cave. Must find her.
How do I recognize your sister if I find her?
Take Bear, Eddie, Lucky, John with us. Every job
How did you die?
bound by monsters. Innocents, colleagues transformed, corrupted, brains everywhere, swarming, overwhelmed.
What happened to you?
Saw brain in water, water discolored, salt, chaos, panic, separated, hid.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Coralia's teddy bear. A knitted toy bear. Look at his whittle nose. Really?
Don't waste a step.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
It's like an ambush.
Chase. Devour.
Nothing we can't handle.
To glory or glorious death!
Oh, they explode. Guess it's just the gluttons, right? Yeah, fit to burst. When the intellect glutton dies, it bursts in a morphic brine explosion.
Bleed for me.
Let's get this over with.
Does a fair bit of damage. We should take him out from a distance, but we're much better up close. Oh gosh.
Go for the eyes, boo! feel that one later.
It infects everything it touches.
They put in some work, considering this is one of the first enemy types that we faced. Not the gluttons, but the regular devourers.
One day I'll catch a break.
So I'm guessing what will happen is we'll find the Elder Brain down here and drive it above ground. So we still have that quest, Gather Your Allies. I doubt they're going to show up down here. Plus the Upper City was off limits to us as well, so I'm guessing that's where we'll meet everybody and take out the Elder Brain for good.
Thrall. Break. Control.
Alright, so that has to be where the Elder Brain's at, right? Hastily written note. This parchment is crumpled with large indents on the edges, as if it was gripped with an unsteady hand. I'm sorry, Lestelius. I held them off as long as I could. That thing, it's been digging into my mind like a burning wick, melting a candle. Its voice cuts through my eardrums and into my spine. The others, what was done to them? I can't face it. We fought so hard to chisel our place into Baldur's Gate. Please forgive me for not being as strong. Get out of here. For me. For Raulius. Can we put the teddy bear on her person?
The brain is near. Can you smell it? Salt and sweat and... Ah, those are the strains of our little boat ride, says Boo. But no matter. It is the smell of victory all the same.
Do you think we can win this?
I think you are thinking too much, my friend. That is why your brainworm grows fat while mine own withers from starvation. You are a paladin, are you not? So full of yourself that there is more power in your promise than in all the brain's lumpy largeness. But if Minsk's words are not enough, then listen to those of one far wiser than he. There, my friend. You ask if Minsk thinks this battle can be won? Minsk and Boo have no need of thinking. Minsk and Boo know.
That was fun.
Death for those you love. Your names will be remembered in Rashomon.
They didn't deserve this. No one does. Yet another reason to kill the brain.
We draw near to the beast's den, where it will be most desperate. I need no tadpole to feel that much.
Why is that all italicized? What do you think your children are doing right now?
I have no idea. I left no parting words this time. They already know everything they need to. Besides, we're coming back. All of us.
What do you think of our chances?
This is not my first time fighting for the fate of this damned city. I thought I'd die in any one of the last 3 apocalypses. I have been wrong every time. Long may it continue.
Oh, Minsk.
The brain is near. Ah.
Moving around.
I'll need a long soak in a bath to rid myself of the feeling of this place. Can I count on you to scrub my back?
Always.
Good. Something for us to look forward to, once all's said and done.
I could say 1 then 2. This could be my last chance to kiss you.
Hardly. We're going to win this. Understand? But no sense missing the opportunity.
I'll cover Boo's eyes.
I'll look forward to the next last kiss. And the one after that.
How are you faring?
Honestly, I think self-reflection may be the enemy just now. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Safer to just not think and keep forging ahead.
Taking a page out of Minsk's book. Do you think we can win this?
I do. Think of all we've been through just to get to this moment. That wasn't luck. That was us. Let's just stay shoulder to shoulder and see this through.
Survival first, flirting later.
If you like. Good thing your practical streak is one of the things I love about you.
And my inconsistency, since we just did a bunch of flirting. Let's check in with our other stalwart companions. That's not gonna let me. Speaking of, there's a will, there's a way. Maybe not this time. They must say a couple buffs, but it's not the end of the world.
Interesting times. Time to press ahead.
I'm gonna do a quick save.
Oh, my head is pounding.
Must be close.
Despite everything.
deadly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here? You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me? You are wrong.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
We're definitely not doing option 2. Muster the full might of your physical form. Throw it into breaking through the brain's defenses. I wonder if this is because we succeeded that Constitution check. That's not good.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
We'll try this. Hopefully this isn't like a roleplay option where I decide to try and dominate the brain versus destroy it, because we want to destroy it. Nothing is immune to influence. Determined to master the brain. The checks are going up. I don't think we're gonna succeed in any of these.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
You are strong. You are mighty. You will dominate the brain. We'll try. I should probably use this instead. Still not enough. This is getting to be a little embarrassing.
You had your role to play too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the astral prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
We were part of its plan.
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
We are not done yet. Try again.
Okay, dominate the brain. 99. Maybe we'll get lucky and roll a 20? Close!
This is not over. Pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain. No longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain.
I thought the nether stones were supposed to allow us to dominate the brain.
I thought so too. But that was when I believed it was still an elder brain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
So grab some last minute loot. And a wine rack? I am starting to second guess bring Orpheus. The Emperor did just risk himself to save us. Being that close to the Nether Brain, he could have easily fallen underneath its influence again. He's been used by the Nether Brain this whole time too. His freedom and everything was given to him as part of its plan. Elder Brains are super geniuses. That's part of what makes them so terrifying. More often than not, even if you could kill an Elder Brain, getting 2-1 in the first place because they can kind of play 4D chess and avoid ever having to fight anybody in the first place. So we got the Triune Netherstone. With all 3 stones combined, you can now cast Karsus' Compulsion. A fuse and a macabre and powerful union. 3 Netherstones reflect the triarchy of the Dead 3. Merkel, Baal, and Bane. As in geometrics, the triangular shape proves more stable than any linear or other structure, and the wearer of this crown feels exquisite and tenebrous, the will to dominate flowing through them. Also, back to that. Oh, we lost all of our elixirs. And our buffs. Let's re-prepare real quick.
I wonder what the next move is.
I've got a long road ahead.
It's a little jump animation. Oh, these aren't off cooldown though.
No time to dally.
No time to rest. Very well.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you.
That's not
You
nice.
can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
So he's saying we need an illithid. If we betray the Emperor, do one of us have to undergo ceramorphosis? When you say assimilate Orpheus, what do you mean by that?
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
Here we go. Would I be able to wield the stones myself if I become illithid and assimilate Orpheus?
In theory, yes. You have embraced transformation so far.
No, I haven't.
But this would be a complete evolution. And you will be an illithid for the rest of your days. Is this really something you would be willing to accept?
No?
This isn't a decision to make in haste. Let's discuss it together beforehand.
I'm not going to.
Sometimes freedom requires us to make sacrifices.
Suppose we can't claim to be shocked. The Emperor's wanted us to embrace our powers the whole time. This is the logical final step. I can't face the thought of it myself, though. I've only just been able to start living on my own terms. I can't surrender that. You're the only one who can make this decision. And whatever you choose, I'll be by your side.
How convenient that the key to our salvation is the very corruption your illicit friend has been asking you to embrace all along.
Last time.
To take on the Flayer form, there must be another way to defeat the brain, surely? If not, better we fight on anyway, and die beautiful!
I trust you have aired opinions and grievances and made your decision. Are you ready to become a Mind Flayer?
No, I was just curious. I'm not going to be a Mind Flayer. Not in a million years.
Then you will have to trust me. You will have to give me the stones.
Now, I think we free Orpheus. I will never trust you.
After all we've been through, I have been your salvation from the very beginning.
You've been a pawn.
I told you we had one solution. You rejected it. I told you I sought only one thing. Freedom. You have denied me this. You have exhausted our alliance, and in so doing, you have ruined us all. I did everything I could to avoid this, but it seems you have whittled my options down to a single one. In order to survive, I must now join the Netherbrain.
What? There were several other options.
Orpheus.
I just hope he'll be receptive to...
Oh, alright, we have to do this. Can't just go in swinging.
His eyes are unseeing, his voice silenced. But even with his mind caged, you can feel his power.
Also, they have Vague Seer on his... Oh, we have to destroy this, right?
Death won't take me yet.
So you don't use Unshackling Strike on those. Seems odd.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You stole an unborn hatchling from my people.
They gave it to me.
You slaughtered my honor guard.
And they attacked me.
Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies. You may address me as your majesty.
I wonder if we turned on non-lethal blows, if we would have changed the dialogue here with this honor guard. The honor guard attacked me. What was I supposed to do?
You should have yielded to them. They would have given you a noble end.
And you'd still be imprisoned.
Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made.
While we bicker, the Nether Brain is executing the grand design. We need to stop it.
In this, we are aligned. I am obliged to overlook your transgressions. We will destroy the Nether Brain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Nether Brain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
There has to be another way.
There is not. We face a Nether Brain. For there to be one way to defeat it is unlikely enough. There will not be another.
Someone will need to turn into a mind flayer. Are you willing to do that?
Just as I was free, I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
Yeah, as a paladin, I can't put this burden on somebody else. Keep your soul. Your people need you. I will make the sacrifice.
It seems I misjudged you. You were testing my honor. And in so doing, you have convinced me of yours. The Netherbrain wants nothing more than to see all infected become Geik. My defenses keep the voice of the Absolute out. But just as I can raise them, so I can lower them. I will allow the voice of the Absolute in. Once it reaches you, it will order you to transform. It will only take a moment. And once you are a Mind Flayer, I will fold you under my protection once more. You will be the savior of empires. Not least, my own.
With the withdrawal of Orpheus's power, your mind is rushed with the full force of the Netherbrain. You feel a compulsion unlike anything you've ever known. Excruciating and exhilarating in equal measure. You wish nothing in the world but to evolve. Then, complete silence, as you are once again closed off from the Netherbrain's mind.
My people will remember you. The rebel Illithid who stood beside their reborn prince and ended the grand design. Let us return now to the city and follow the path of the Netherbrain.
I think my last meal is threatening to resurface.
Come, a most noble sacrifice. Gith's blessings upon you. Rest still.
All this time fighting using the tadpoles, and we get a Mind Flayer in the end anyway. Kinda lame that we're stuck looking like this though. Can't see my armor on this guy. Did I lose my elixir? Let's have a few buffs here. We have Orphic Favor. While within 60 feet of Prince Orpheus, the affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Mind Flayer form. Affected entity has embraced Metamorphosis and become a Mind Flayer. And Permanent Mind Sanctuary. While in combat, Mind Flayers can use actions and bonus actions interchangeably. That's pretty cool. So we have Karsus' Compulsion, which we get from the Nether Stones. Channel the stone's magic to control the Crown of Karsus and dominate the Nether Brain. The caster must channel this spell until the next turn for it to take effect. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we will speak to our companions about our new form, speak with Orpheus, and pursue the Nether Brain. And hopefully our sacrifice won't have been in vain. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.